Hello, good morning. This is your daily outlook for Thursday, the 2nd of February. The euro rose yesterday after figures revealed that global manufacturing activity picked up, easing fears about global growth. Manufacturing PMI showed the biggest gain since March 2010. Further supporting the single currency were talks that Greece's agreement with its private creditors are nearly completed. Portugal's Prime Minister said that fiscal adjustment is necessary at this point and the country is expected to return to markets next year. Consumer Price Index was also released yesterday and remained unchanged and in line with expectations of 2.7%. Focus now turns to the Spanish and French bond auction and the Eurozone PPI figures. The US dollar weakened yesterday as risk sentiment recovered in the markets. Against the Japanese yen, the greenback is now trading near a 3-month low at 76.02, while investors are concerned that the Bank of Japan may step in the currency markets to stop the yen from rising. A strong yen poses a threat to the Japanese economy as it hurts the country's exports. Focus turns to Bernanke's testimony on the state of the US economy, and what is interesting is to watch if any comments on the monetary policy and the prospect of a third round of quantitative easing are mentioned. Versus the Swiss franc, the dollar plummeted to 0.9114 from 0.9249. Initial jobless claims are also due today ahead of tomorrow's non-farm payroll report. The Australian dollar climbed to a 5-month high against the greenback after data revealed that Australia's trade surplus increased more than expected. The pair rose to 107.56 from 105.69. Looking at commodities, we saw oil prices fall sharply to $96.70 a barrel from $99.44, a decline of 2.8%. Gold edged higher to $1,751.81 an ounce from $1,732.68. And silver also edged higher to $33.98 an ounce from $33.07. Now let's take a look at what the currencies are doing this morning. The euro-dollar pivot point is at 130.90 with a preference to enter into long positions at 130.90. The dollar-yen pivot point is at 76.40 with a preference to enter into short positions at 76.40. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 106.80 with a preference to enter into long positions at 106.80. The sterling dollar pivot point is at 157.80 with a preference to enter into long positions at 157.80. And the dollar CAD pivot point is at 100.10 with a preference to enter into short positions at 100.10. Looking at commodities, the oil pivot point is at 98.50 with a preference to enter into short positions at 98.50. The gold pivot point is at 1732 with a preference to enter into long positions at 1732. And the silver pivot point is at 32.95 with a preference to enter into long positions at 32.95. And of course, for up-to-date information, please visit us at easy-forex.com. On the calendar, the market movers are the EU PPI forecast to fall 0.2%. US initial jobless claims forecast to fall to 375,000 and the US non-farm productivity forecast to gain 0.8%. Now on to equities, which were all positive. In Europe, the FTSE was up 1.92%, the DAX was up 2.44%, and the CAC was up 2.09%. In the US, the SP 500 was up 0.89% and the Dow was up 0.66%. In Asia at the time of writing, the Nikkei was up 0.76% and the Hang Seng was up 1.61%. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma and Joe from the Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a great day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.